Hey guys, okay, so it is February 25th, 2024, and I have been setting myself up for a challenge because I want to prove something to you guys. So if this works, I'm going to be putting this on social media, flexing, and generally trying to show and educate people. Because one thing I've noticed is a lot of people really struggle to see the process by which miracles or which things happen, right? They don't understand the scientific mechanical boats of that. They really want to see what happens. They don't really want to, they're not interested in how it happened, right? Part of what I'm doing with my channel and what I'm trying to help people see is that you can change your life if you will ask what, and then you allow the God or, the force, whatever you want to call it, the force, source, whatever you want to call it, to take care of the how. But part of learning that how is seeing it in action. And that's a big part of what I'm trying to do here. So I'm taking this video because as of right now, I want to show you guys my bank account. As of right now, 2024, it's February 25th, 2024. And I made a goal to make $30,000 by February 29th, right? So here's where I wrote about it in my journal, if you look. And that's basically it. So my goal and my plan is this. I've been setting up the foundation for my funnel. And remember, this is Financial February. So the idea is we're going through and we're going to talk and get 40 people into our group for Lightspeed. Because if we do that, that'll break that that $30,000 mark, and we'll have made sure that we're helping at least 40 people. And my goal is to get 10 people a week into the program, right? Now, I'm trying to figure that, not trying, you gotta get that word out. I'm figuring that out and we're putting that process together. And part of what I'm trying to help you guys understand is that, like, if you have the know-how, this is how you change the internet. Because you guys gotta understand as well, part of what I'm doing here is I'm trying to set myself as like someone who understands marketing, right? And I'm pulling a stunt like this, first off, because I really believe in myself and I know that I understand this and I know that I can do it. But also to prove a point that if you understand and you study the processes, things like money, things like faith, joy, they're simple tasks, and that we make them unnecessarily more difficult than they need to be. So I'm pulling up my browser right now because I gotta get that try. See, that's a word I'm using a lot. So I gotta get that out of I don't know why my browser is being stupid. So guys, look this. Like every time I open it up, right? And I open up my browser, it just comes over here on the side. And I don't know why it's doing that. So seriously, as I've been getting closer to this, this kind of manifestive kind of wheel, I've been noticing that things have been getting unnecessarily difficult. And there's been a lot of different challenges. Sorry, I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just trying to set this up and show you guys how things are going to happen live in action. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the status of my bank account. I'm going to show you the status of my Kajabi account. On the 25th, it's 12:24 p.m. and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you what I can do in the next 4 days of focusing and just trying and working to get 40 people in my program, and how with basically 4 hours of work what I'm able to do, and then essentially teach you guys how I'm able to automate that, because this will be a way of me. Part of it is I'm doing this for marketing so that I can market and show people how I did it. But ultimately, like, it's just to get people, like, this is all just a giant sale, guys. You guys understand this. This from the beginning is just a giant sale. This is frustrating and annoying, but it's taking forever for my Google Chrome, and I don't know why. Where it's only X is showing. And I don't know why it's being like that. don't know why it's just like that. So it's just so weird. So now I have to just keep opening windows till I can get enough leverage to finally do that. So there, I finally did it. I just keep opening windows so I could find one to maximize, right? But it's so weird how like they're just doing that. That's so strange. And then they're opening up over there. So anyway, so now you see that. Let me go this. And this is all just, I'm filming this so you guys can see just the simplicity of this all. Because sometimes I realize it can be very like, oh my God, like there's so much going on. And I tried to explain it with a friend last night and I got really impatient with him because he was in a hurry. And as I was explaining to him, I just felt like he wasn't really getting it and wanting to understand. So I was very frustrated and I got upset with him. And he's a good guy. He's like one of my best friends. So it was really kind of not fair of me to get upset with him. I did because, yeah, sometimes when I see something very clearly and others don't see it, I get frustrated. And then that comes out because I think it was just, I feel like if I had bigger results, he would pay attention. And I feel like he doesn't take me very seriously, right? So let me show you guys what is going on. Okay, so right now, if you guys look, you'll see that my net revenue for the last 30 days is 0. My net revenue all time is $16,000, right, for my Kajabi site. And that's just for total transparency. So it's not a lot of money. So the idea is in the next 4 days, I need to essentially make more than double in the next 4 days than I made all time on my site. And I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. And I'm doing it right now. So let's see on the 29th how much sales I get. And you know, if I'm able to double that, then basically you all need to bow down, just bow down and worship, just kidding. But basically what I'm saying is that essentially, like I know what I'm doing, I know how to market, and yeah, it's also just part of the challenge. What I'm trying to do is because I think it's a challenge that I can do, and I'm setting myself up to do it. And I've been putting that foundation together. And remember, I've been trying to working on this. And the thing is, people think like change and things need to happen gradual. And it has been happening gradual. But this whole February has been like a bamboo shoot. So especially my friends and people want to talk about my Tesla and all this stuff. And they want to see like, oh, how did this stuff happen? This is how it happened, right? So I'm just letting you know. Oh, and let me go into my bank account so you guys can see that as well. Because I want you guys to just understand, like, one of the reasons I got money, I got to Utah and I spent it all, was really because I wanted to do this flex. Because a lot of people are always worried about money and are always stressing it out, and money is their God. And they don't think money is their God, but money is your God. Most of you think money is your God. And you worship it and you spend your life for it and you're so worried about it. And I'm trying to show to you that, like, if you know the true God, money is easy, right? So let me show you another one, right? So you see that 48 cents, negative $6, and then $2,253.84. That's a credit card I racked up. I've had that forever. I think the credit card's even closed now. I just had it. So I'm going to show you that. That's my current financial status as of this moment. It's not where I'm at in my head. In my head, I've made $30,000 by the end of February. So I'm going to show you how that works. And then the idea is I'm going to make this other video. Then when I show you the goals and the results, then I'll show you the how-to process. So this is probably the way this is going to be clipped up. This part is just going to be me showing you guys my bank accounts, and the end clip is going to be showing you the money, and then I'm going to be showing you how, like, at the beginning of March or the 3rd of March or whatever, all my debts and everything get erased and put away. And I'm going to show you like how literally by snapping your fingers and understanding and not worshiping money, by understanding that money is important, money is beautiful, it's important to love money, but that money is not your God. And you need to put your trust in God and not in money. And just because it says in God we trust on your money doesn't mean that money is your God. But most people, without knowing it, worship money, right? And especially a lot of my friends here, I'm going to be sending this to you because you'll be like, oh my God, how was he able to get through that? And I'm like, the reason I was able to do that is because I don't worship money. And because you worship money, that's why it's so hard for you to get to, right? But I know that the reality is I am above money. And so I can command it to come to me when I need it to. And I can do that through various ways. And I'm going to show you how I'm able to do that. So this is the first part of that video. The second part, I'm going to show you guys. You guys are going to see the full result. This is just the raw video. I'm going to edit this out. But then, yeah, you guys will go see the next part where I'm going to snap my fingers. And then on the 29th of February, let's manifest $30,000 plus. And I'm going to show you guys how it gets done. So we're going to focus. We're going to work. But then ultimately, we're gonna work like everything depends on us. But we're going to pray and recognize that everything depends on source. And ultimately, when you understand that, money becomes easy. And I'm trying to show you guys how to do that. So take care, stay happy, stay healthy. And remember, right, the power of life is within you.